Welcome back to another kit, everyone. This has been a while planned. It's taken a while to get to this point. I've made the molds, cast the first kit, and I'm about to start working on the prototype. So just to show you guys exactly what it is, I'll go through a couple of photographs, and then from there, the next video will be all the parts of the model. So as you all have probably seen on my Facebook page, this is the kit I'm building, being the Buck Rogers Starfighter. Okay, um, these pictures will all be on my box account, but I've taken a number of screen grabs of the kit, and what I tried to work off was the full scale Starfighter. So going from the minimal images online, this is what I used. I'm going to go with this color as well, this yellowish color on the full size. I'm trying to base this kit on a full size mock-up with some elements of the miniature, because there's not a lot of photographs online of that small model. Just out of interest sake, this was actually designed as the regional Viper for Galactica by Ralph McQuarrie, and they didn't like the design. They wanted something more aggressive for Galactica, so this went to Buck Rogers, and the Viper went to was redesigned for Galactica. So this is a Viper Starfighter. Okay, so these are the photos I used. This is an unfortunate photograph, very sad looking, dilapidated four-seater Starfighter. I'm not sure if this still exists. I'm presuming it's not in existence anymore. Very, very sad. You can see it's falling apart, but again, color is like a yellowish, whitish color. I'm not going to go the white on screen. Sometimes you see the Starfighter looks white while it's flying around. That might be due to lighting, but like I said, I'm going for the full scale, the mock-up version. Okay, so here's another view of this poor baby falling apart. Okay, they just left us out in the sun. So sad. Okay, this is a very good image to use for the engines. So my engines, I'm hoping, are accurate enough. I've seen other models out there with different detail, especially around these rear sections. I stuck with this design, a simpler design. Obviously, you can add more detail onto the kit, scribing extra lines. I've tried to scribe as many lines as what I could find. So here you can see the miniature while it was being filmed. It looks very light. If I don't like the yellow color, I'll just stick with the whiter color. But I'll see how it looks first. Here again, looks like it's inside. Another image. Very little battle damage and weathering. Okay, this one's probably weathered because it's been standing outside for years. These sections here have slight darkness. These intakes are not colored at all, and then the gun sections are dark on the inside. You'll see on this. If I go back here, you can see it clearly. Okay, it's a lot darker than the rest. Not many images, and that's actually the end, the end of the images I have on the mock-up, and it's not even the two-seater. So where the heck is a two-seater full scale? Has it disappeared into the rubbish dump? Okay, and then I did a bunch of screen grabs. I used the screen grabs as a backdrop to build a 3D model, or the 3D model of the dashboard. So this is very, very accurate. It's very small compared to other kits' dashboards, unfortunately. But there are decals for the kit, so the decals include the little dials. There's a dial at the bottom and on the right hand side. And this just clips on, you can light it. Doesn't need to be glued on. Okay, so here's more buttons. Okay, old style 80s buttons. There's Buck in his Starfighter. Okay, this was a very strange episode where he rescues Twiggy, and boom, next section, Twiggy's in a two-seater and Buck didn't even decompress. Okay, 80s TV. Okay, here's the joystick from some aeroplane. Yeah, again, you can see the model a lot lighter. The screen, there's not much when it comes to the screen. The images I have on the decal sheet is a couple of draconian ships. I think one or two, and maybe one or two others. Nothing spectacular. Side console from the front again, showing the top of the dash. Okay, so we go through these. Again, a screen grab. Again, I use this for the engines. Yeah, again, you can see it's very yellow. It's obviously the same mock-up as before. And in the background here is the single seater. Where the heck is that now gone? Maybe sitting in a collector's garage. Okay. So I had to screen grab this because Vilma is there and she's hot. Okay. Same one again, climbing off. This is the episode where the guy bought the Starfighter and Buck stole it from him. Some more of the landing bay. A pretty easy model when it came to landing gear. It only has one set of landing gear. The rear wings are the rear wheels. Buttons, screen grabs. Another one showing the dash. Double seater. Engines. Okay, this is where they had a crash and there's hardly anything wrong with the ship. Okay. I probably took it like this and just dumped it straight in the rubbish dump. I think this was season 2. Might be mistaken. Okay, should be coming to the end of these. Okay, that's the left-hand side with the accelerator. Their takeoff. I think this might be one of the screen grabs for the dash. Yeah, again you can see the yellow color. It's actually very, very yellow. It's the same as the background. And there's a nice picture showing the full color. And Twiggy fits inside. Okay, use this here for the rear section detail reference. That might be another one of the images I have. Okay, yeah, you can see the bottom dial. It's leveling, not that you need to be leveling space. But there it is anyway. And this is the only image I watched both seasons recently. And this is the only image I have, or the only, I think it's season 1, where you actually see all the other images or the videos, you see lasers coming out of the tips. But yeah, it looks like fire. And I presume it was to, maybe because it was a close-up. But you don't see it again. This is the one and only scene. I think they're being attacked by raiders. Hatchet fighters. Okay, some more. Rear section, bottom, very plain, flat. So we have designed this model. I'm going to show the next video all the parts. Is basically screws together. The wings slide on the top, this horizontal wings. The big wings just slip into a hole, and you have a retaining screw on the inside. And then you just have to glue your main pontoons on the left and right, the middle section and the joint. The rest screws together. Well, when I say screws together, I hope it does. because that's the way I designed it on the computer, and the way I've made it, I have to build it to make sure it actually works. Okay, so here's some more of the cockpit. Pretty simple. I've done some doubles. There's another one. That's Buck's Ranger 1, I think it's named. I might be wrong with that name, but I record it's being Ranger 1. And she was a real bitch to him, wasn't she? She warmed up. Okay, that's the end. Okay, here we have the continuous loop, okay, of the shuttle bus going past. Okay, so that's it. So that's the next kit. So in the next video, like I said, I will show you how it all fits together. Like I said, the only parts that need to be glued will be this section here. Possibly not. Maybe the tips of the weapon section, the dangerous part, might not need to be glued. Maybe I think gluing the rear of the engines, this just slides in. So this slides in, that slides together. Basically your joint is over here, and this joint section here screws onto the main body. But I mean, we'll see. I'll see as I go along how the build goes. So in the next one, I'll show all the bits and pieces. Okay, so thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next one. Cheers.